Hello.
Will you accept a collect call from Syracuse, New York?
If I have to.
Oh,
If I
if
have
I
to.
get the old if I have to. Well, miss, I made it up to 29 on the chart.
Yeah.
Uh
Yeah. No, if I get a bill for this call later on, I'm
yeah,
gonna be
I'm
mad.
that's all right. It won't be much. I promise you. Ah, Paige King Johnson, number 29 on the chart. Don't water down the whiskey, but you know what? That's not why I'm talking, because I want to talk to you about everything that's going on, and you being an artist and making your living off what you're doing, and which has been going very well for you. But we were texting earlier, and you did lose some gigs, I suppose, which,
Yeah.
so tell me a little bit about what's going on there. You're in Nashville, or are you home in North
I'm
Carolina?
in I'm in Nashville, yes.
Yeah.
Um and I was preparing to leave. I had a couple of shows that I was supposed to be playing in North Carolina next weekend, and so, as everybody else, we've been preparing and, planning and all this stuff, and um with all these travel bans and with all these gathering bans and quarantine suggestions and all this stuff,
Mm,
it's just been insane and crazy. And I mean, obviously, there's been a reason for everything,
yeah.
and you have to be mindful for it. But I think whenever people hear, they're like, "Oh, it's just a concert," or "Oh, it's just a theater show," or "It was just going to be a whatever." They can do without that. But I think people don't see the career behind it, because going to concerts is
Mhm.
fun for them,
Right, but there's a
and
lot.
they don't,
Right.
yeah, they don't see it as this is somebody else's job, because our jobs as artists are super fun and they're not like most jobs, but at the end of the day they are still jobs. And so, with every show that is canceled is, lost
Revenue.
payment, lost rent payment, lost,
I mean,
credit card payments, lost anything,
exactly. We
and
all have our car payments and credit card, and all got to pay our mortgage or rent, and it's
yeah, and
crazy.
it's
Yeah.
like the bigger scale the shows, the more people that it's affecting. Like with myself, canceled shows for me is okay, lost revenue for myself. But big tours like
Mm,
Miranda Lambert and Luke Combs out on the
sure.
road with them. I mean, that's Luke Combs. That's Luke Combs's band. That's Luke Combs's
Right. Right.
entire crew
It's
that's
crazy.
traveling with him, and that's and it's just insane.
Yeah.
It's a
Y-
weird time to be living through.
Tell me, have you heard anything about the mayor, Nashville, closing down the bars and restaurants?
Yeah, it actually just happened this afternoon. I don't think that it was a mandate from
Oh,
him,
okay.
because I have seen some retaliation posts
Yeah, I saw
from.
that. That's why I was asking down on Broadway, which is the main drag for the tourist, where Tootsie's is, and you got Riley's down there, and no,
Yeah,
is it Ripley?
every
Not Riley's, Ripley's, right?
yes,
Yeah,
Rippies, yes,
Rippy's. There you go.
and Honky Tonk Central,
Hmm.
and all these places that are standards for Nashville and country music and everything. That's how they make their livings
Yeah,
too.
exactly. But everybody's got to be safe. On the other hand, maybe
We do.
a lot of people are like reacting like, "Why is this happening? It's not real. It's not this. It's not that." But we need to be safe rather than sorry. So
We do,
you
and that's
got to do what you got to do.
you do, and the danger isn't, oh, somebody could be in there that like is currently affected infected by the coronavirus, but it's no, somebody could be in there who does not know that they are infected with the coronavirus, because they haven't started showing symptoms yet, and they have
Hmm.
come
Hmm.
into contact with however many other people, and that's how
Hmm.
it's all spreading.
Hmm. I know. We went to Florida last week and took in some baseball. I guess it was good
Yeah,
timing to do that. But when you think about it, being on the plane going down, being on the plane coming back to the Northeast, you kind of think about that a little bit. So therefore, I've been working out of our remote studio. So,
yeah,
which
just
is,
to be mindful of other people and
yeah,
their health and their
no,
safety.
exactly. But I think my big concern, because I know so many of you in Nashville, that this is it's going to be a financial thing for a lot of
Oh,
you, and
for sure.
especially you as a new and aspiring artist, as somebody that's rising the chart. You've got a great song out there. You know, don't water down or water down the whiskey. Don't water down the whiskey. Am I right?
Water down.
Water down.
Yeah.
I guess I got a little too
The
watered down.
message of the
Uh,
song is to don't water
yeah,
down.
right. That's right. That's right. And you know, when I see that happening, then all of a sudden this is like running into a roadblock for you because you need to be out there and you need to be performing and you also need to pay your bills and be able
For
to
sure.
take care of whatever you need to take care of. And, you know, I've got artists telling me I don't know what we're going to do, you know, so I'm just a little
And
concerned.
it is all very concerning, but the music industry and the Nashville community, we're all people who come together, and we're,
Mhm.
as artists and as creatives, we're loving people, and we have a heart for any and everything. Um,
Yeah,
and
but
there's
this,
no doubt in my mind that we're going to somehow get through it. But it may just be uncomfortable cutting corners where we have to make it through. But we're
mhm.
all looking out for each other.
You know, it's like a double whammy for you though, because being in Nashville, you had the tornado or
Yeah.
tornadoes, and now
Mhm.
you have this. And tell me a little bit about the tornado situation. Do you have a minute to do that?
Yeah. And that's why it's been such a weird week.
It's one thing after
uh,
another.
we just feel like, something. So I was talking to my mom today, and she said, "I think Mercury is still in retrograde, or something is happening. I don't understand." But yeah, we woke up last. It was last Tuesday.
Uh-huh. Did your
Um,
phone wake you up? Did you get the alarm? How?
I apparently got it. I did not wake up from it, which is
Mm.
also scary in itself.
Well, maybe just a
um,
little overtired. I don't know, but still.
maybe so, but you know, I did not wake up. I woke up at 5 a.m. to a phone call from my dad,
Oh my gosh.
and I instantly knew something was wrong because he would not call me at 5 a.m.
You worry about
It
something happening back home
oh
when you get a
I was
call from mom or dad at an
oh
ungodly
absolutely.
hour, you
That
know.
was the first thing that hit my mind. I was thinking, oh gosh, somebody's sick or something has happened.
Hmm.
Like, when is
Hmm.
the next flight I can get? All at 5 a.m. as I'm coming
Right.
out of my slumber. And um, he goes, "Are you okay?" And I'm sitting there, like, looking around, feeling my body, like, "Yeah, I think I'm good. What's up?" And he goes, "There was tornadoes all around Nashville last night, and they've been on the news all morning long, and that's the only thing there. They said that people have, been found dead, and
Mhm.
houses are destroyed, and there's no power." And he said, I had texted you 40 minutes ago because I saw it right when I woke up, and I hadn't heard from you, and I couldn't wait any longer. Like, I needed to hear your voice to know that you were
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And and the second after I hung up, it was text after message after phone call, um, of all these people, because all they heard was Nashville. And if you're from a state away, or
Hmm. Hmm.
across the country, and you
Hmm.
hear Nashville, you're immediately thinking of whoever your loved one, your person is
Sure.
that's there. And it was very reassuring to hear everybody's concern, but I was very grateful to have not been affected by it.
Thank God. But
And
a lot of people were, and a lot of artists
they
were.
were,
So.
and absolutely, and it was such a devastating thing to happen to our community.
Hmm.
But like I said, we're a people. This whole town is just full of people who are so generous and so loving and caring,
It's
and
country
uh,
music,
yeah,
and it's
and
Nashville
country music,
strong. Yeah.
anything strong. Honestly, this
Hmm.
town is
Hmm.
full of
Hmm.
so many amazing people who aren't even in music whatsoever, and just to see everybody rallying together for mostly people that we don't know, because Nashville is full of transplants, and so it's
Yes.
all of most of us don't have family roots here, and so we all have to be each other's family. We all have to look out for each other, and it was one of the most inspiring weeks in the recovery week that I have had, honestly, since I moved to Nashville, just to see people coming together just like it was their brothers and their sisters. And I don't care how long it's going to take. I don't care what you need me to do. Just tell me where I can help.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
might not be able to go out to eat like I wanted to this week, but I'm going to spend this money on donations because I know there's people out
Right.
there who have
Right.
absolutely nothing. And it was it was a very mixed emotion week for us.
Right, right. And now,
Um,
and now this, where you may be thinking, now I need my money because
yeah,
I don't know where
or
my next dollar is going to come from.
yeah,
Because, like we mentioned a few minutes ago, being an artist, a new artist, and you want to get out there and get in front of your fans and new listeners and or new fans, but it's not going to happen for a while.
yeah, which is sad. And so there's been so much innovative thinking coming up around all this. With
Hmm.
artists of trying to figure out different ways to
Hmm.
try to um, bring in some sort of income, whether it's hosting
Hey,
private Facebook Live
that's
concerts
I was just
or
going to mention that. Why not do that and put a link up there for people to donate so you can
yeah,
continue to make your music and put it out there and get fans. You should be doing that. I hope you will
yeah,
think of that. And
yeah, absolutely. And that's
you
been running through my mind.
yeah, you should do that and let me know when you do it. And of course, I would share the link or whatever, and we
Yeah,
could definitely help you here in Syracuse. Uh,
yeah,
you
and
know,
it's just we're so grateful to live in a world that has um, so many different ways to interact with
yeah,
people and
yeah.
to connect with people, and it doesn't have to just be face to face anymore. That
Well,
we can be quarantined to our
yeah,
homes and still be
still
able
do
to
it.
connect with so many people.
See,
And
so many people complain about the technology, but right now, this technology and with social
it's what's
media,
keeping us
it's
together.
right. I mean, you and I are talking here, and of course, if you were to do a Facebook Live concert, or those are things we couldn't do a few years ago. Now everything we
Absolutely.
can do it, and you can get yourself
Yeah.
out there, and just make it happen. So, wow, I just wanted to chat with you a little bit to find out how number one, congratulate you on the number 29 on the chart.
Thank you so
That is
much.
so cool. We talked in Nashville here just a few weeks ago
Yeah.
now, and what was it? It was in the 30s then, and just watching it
Yes.
climb, it's just unbelievable. And of course, here at the Wolf, we play it quite often. So big supporter.
Y'all are the best.
Well, you're the best. And it's, when we start to meet each other and we have, and the country artists, we all seem to come together as family and we support each other. And I know good music when I hear it, and that is very good. And I was so glad to see you perform live when we were out there, and then, you know, and kind of remain friends, which is
Oh,
really
for
cool.
sure.
So,
For
and
sure. If we're Facebook friends, we're down for life.
we're down until
Yeah.
I get blocked or something. I don't know. Oh, that Skip guy in
No.
Syracuse, boop, gone. No, I'm just kidding. Just
Never.
kidding. Just
Never.
kidding.
You
Just kidding.
fed me pizza at your house. There's no way.
Oh, I did. Yeah, you and your mom. Your mom is so sweet too. So
Yeah.
yeah, we had a lot of fun with the Skip Happens podcast. And next time when you do come through, or even if we're out there, we'll get you on again. So
Oh,
that'll be really
absolutely.
cool. Paige, thanks for your time. I wish you a lot of luck, and
Thank
get
you
out
so
there,
much.
do what you got to do, and don't be afraid to call
Absolutely.
on me with, and if you need anything in this area. We can get you hooked up. We can share a link. Let me know what you're going to do. We can share the link and, make it happen for you. And I think
No,
you
it's
should
very
do
cool.
that. I think you should do that.
It's been churning in my mind.
Yeah, well,
And
keep it,
you
well,
know,
do it.
it's we're trying to figure it out. Yeah, we got to figure all the logistics of it out.
Yeah.
But it is definitely in there with all this. I don't really have free time because I can still, write, co-write. It's just one or two other people with me, and so that's very much still going on. And I will probably get more written and accomplished within the next couple of weeks
You,
than I have been able to over the past few
it's a
months.
very valid point because me working out of our remote studio, I've gotten so much
Uh
done.
huh.
It's
Just
it's
there's no
amazing.
distraction.
Right. It's awesome. Plus, I'm in my boxers and a t-shirt. And nobody cares. I can
Yeah,
sit right here
yeah,
in our remote studio. Nobody's around. So
that's
it's kind of
right.
cool. It's
So
comfortable.
a lot of good music will probably be coming out within the next couple of years, and it's all probably a product of these next couple of weeks of
Yeah.
the
And a lot of
quarantine.
babies in 9 months. Never mind.
Yeah, I've seen
Um,
that too. Yeah, yeah.
Paige King Johnson. Stay safe, my friend. And
Thank
if there's
you.
anything that we can ever do. I mean it. I'm sincere. It's coming from
Thank
my heart.
you.
Just let me know. You got my number. I got your number. Also, you can text me, message me, and we'll get your link out there when you decide to do something online. Because
Yeah,
I mean, I think you need to do that. All right,
it's gonna happen.
Paige, you're the best.
Thank
You're the
you.
best. Hold your head